So Freedom was probably one of the few songs we used keys on, and I guess one of my favourite sounds in the second verse was the kind of Wurlitzer with lots of distortion and delay and reverb and tremolo, which gave a nice lift to that verse.
She says, can you tell me where freedom lies? Tell me what that is to fear.
This song had kind of big clap layer that we recorded layered up claps, quite dark and powerful. It has a cowbell part, which is quite not played typically like a cowbell, kind of more of a rhythm that was played on the cowbell. And in the bridge, there's I guess you could call it a snare sound that's actually it's a tiny little, it's like a thunder drum, which is like a tube with a spring. And I think around then I was playing a lot with microphones through guitar pedals. And so I think I lightly tapped it, and the end result through a guitar pedal into some other effects and things was a very, very large sound. And I'm definitely attracted to what you can get out of small sounds, how they can be processed to make really large sounds, and the intensity you can get, sometimes more intense than actually playing a big drum, because you get so many little harmonics and frequencies off a small, lightly played instrument. That when it's processed, sounds almost larger than life. And I think there was definitely a little bit of that on this song. The guitar part as well was also interesting. The acoustic guitar through an amp. The amp had some really old 60s microphones on it, which gave it this kind of slight honk and slight power. They're quite bright L-Tech microphones. They look like salt shakers, and it gave a lot of character to the sound on this song.
So Freedom, I'm really chuffed with how that came out with this kind of dance vibe. It's just got so much movement to it, and it is meant to be a very liberating song. I know, when I wrote it, I was just trying to literally exercise that part of me and just, have it heal or have it part ways with me or something. It was just time to just let go of that part of myself, and so I personified it as a character and wrote it a song instead. And so like many of my songs, it's always like songwriting's therapy, and I hope to Christ somebody else gets something out of my my life journey. Freedom in terms of like the guitars, that was the my Gretsch resonator for the most part. So like that was the rhythm guitar, that was the slide guitar. I think from memory as well, we also layered over the top James's like super lap steel that I'd played on Gotta Get Out as well, and Darkness and the Light. But that was just like really just single kind of ring out notes, just to add a little bit more tension, a little bit more grit maybe. But most of the texture comes from that beautiful little Gretsch bobtail. So yeah, it was a super good purchase, that one. But yeah, I'm really chuffed with how that came out, and that that breakdown section and the heavy slide, and it's bitchin'.